Welcome to a new Daily Top AskReddit video. Today's topic:
what body language shows that you are confident? Slow down your movements. Hurrying around rarely comes off as confident. Posture is crucial. Eye contact. Try to remain composed, even when anxious, frazzled or frustrated. As with all things, being attractive, or, barring that, well put together, always helps. As with all things, being attractive, or, barring that, well put together, always helps. Tears of joy. I'm still waiting for a situation where being attractive doesn't help. If you are in a shit neighborhood or around shit people, being unattractive can enhance your projection of confidence. If it looks like you have less to lose than some pretty boy, or have been through some shit, others might mess with you less. Maintaining good eye contact is a big one. It shows you're engaged and self-assured. Standing tall with your shoulders back and your head held high also projects confidence. Plus, a firm handshake can really set the tone when meeting someone new. These small cues can make a big difference in how others perceive your confidence level. On the handshake thing, in my opinion, there's a difference between a solid handshake, which is confident, and a crushing alpha handshake, which screams insecurities. I like to tickle their palm with my middle finger while maintaining eye contact. Walking around like your tits have lasers and you're shooting everyone with your titty lasers. Feels exactly like this when I correct my posture. Just make sure your pew-pews are inaudible or it can get quite awkward. Sticking a toothpick in the corner of your mouth and walking like Ace Ventura. You shit in their pants. You spell fear not there, and even capitalize that shit. Boss move. Collision. Hey, why did you edit your original spelling? You pwned that shit. Exclamation mark. Confident people always seem pretty calm to me. Like when they talk, they are never rushed. Same for the general movements. Everything seems really intentional. The most confident guy, the first no, always looks so relaxed that you also feel relaxed just being around him. He radiates chill vibes. He also doesn't talk much, but when he does, it seems like it's gonna be important. This guy fucks. Walk into a room like you own the place, even if it's the janitor's closet. Regardless of where you are, act like you're supposed to be there. My rule of thumb for bad neighborhoods. You never know, I might be a cop. This is also excellent advice for sneaking into places that the general public isn't supposed to be in. Speaking clearly and concisely. So this is not something I'm encouraging people to do, as results may vary, but I had a guy friend in school who always just seemed effortlessly confident, cool. He wouldn't shy away from leaning in close to hear you better, and he wouldn't shy away from touching you casually. One time I was showing a girlfriend this new necklace I received for my birthday. He walked up halfway through the conversation, leaned in and brushed my hair back. He then wrapped both of his hands around my neck to have a closer look. In that moment I realized three things simultaneously. My neck is really sensitive. I'm really attracted to this guy. And you can absolutely get hot and bothered by the most innocent of touches. It was a revelation, and what was I saying? Right, point is that was the most confident guy, the first no, and everything in his demeanor showed it. And you can absolutely get hot and bothered by the most innocent of touches. That wasn't innocent. Dude knew exactly what he was doing. Granted, sounds like the execution was better than what 99% of adolescents are capable of. I'm still a little confused. He wrapped his hands around an acquaintance's neck to get a better view of a necklace. Dude must have been hot. A normal fuggo would get pepper sprayed for even touching their shoulder. I'm really attracted to this guy. And you can absolutely get hot and bothered by the most innocent of touches. This is exactly why this isn't good advice. If you weren't attracted to him, you'd be telling us how creepy this was. I see, I should walk up to women and grab their neck. Got it. Standing or sitting up straight with shoulders back. Yes, poor posture is something up with which I will not put. Thought I had a stroke. As an aside, I don't think the never end a sentence with a preposition thing has ever been accepted as a part of English. It was just smug, pedantic knobs trying to force Latin grammar rules into English. There was a study done in the military's showers to see if psychologists could identify higher-ranking officers without being able to see the rank thingies. It was clear who the higher-ranking officers were. Body language clearly showed that. Without shame they washed their wiener with their back to the wall, while other faced the wall. Confidence equals no shame. I remember walking into the showers at Fort Irwin, which were basically pull showers, the kind with a pole in the middle of the room, with spouts around the pole, and a button you have to press repeatedly. The room had about 20 of these poles. There were only 2 soldiers in the shower, both using the same pole, both facing each other. Neither were officers, but I suppose the confidence wasn't lacking. I, an officer, walked straight out. They both shared a pole later that night too. They were conserving water in a dry climate. These patriots were just doing what needed to be done to protect their fellow citizens of the United States of America. In boot camp there was a skinny white guy with a freakishly huge dick, and he was strangely ashamed of it, stood in the corner and tried to hide it. Then there was a 6 feet 6 inches-ish black dude with a 2-inch pee-pee that stood out at a 90 degrees angle no matter what. He would talk like Mike Tyson and dance around like Terry Crews. Guess who had all the friends? I genuinely don't know. Did the black dude have more friends because he was charismatic? Or the skinny white guy because he had a bigger dick? Not sure how boot camp works, sorry. From a former very insecure person who is now very confident. Lean back, deep breaths. Eye contact. Warm smile. Once I figured this out, felt like I had the world in my hands. Eye contact while releasing loud flatulent. Nothing conveys confidence more than loud and excessive public flatus. Putting both legs on the table. And looking the person sitting on the other side from between my legs. Yes, that. Removed. I think you forgot the link cold sweat smile. Yes, but you can tell they wrote it with confidence. No, that was the TED Talk. The guy just confidently declared his comment to be a TED Talk. Not even TEDx. Wow, I don't think he did. He probably meant the thread. Always make sure the bulge in your pants enters a room before you do. So walk in backwards, got it. And adjust it once we both enter. If you are confident in your mind, you will look confident in your body language. Confident people make good eye contact, firm handshake, open body gesture, arms and legs open not close, speak slowly, neck exposed. Walking with penis exposed. A tasteful amount of scrotum as well. Good posture, calmness and not whispering but also not yelling when you talk. Serenity in absence of anxiety. Few little kittens. Are you 3 kittens in a trench coat? I think of myself with high confidence, and for me I think it's doing whatever you want, not caring about anyone else. Taking up space. Understood, gaining 200 pounds as soon as possible, thanks. Inflatable sumo wrestler costumes are great too. Hanging out with your wang out. Eye contact. ITT, extroverts desperate for affection and affirmation, demanding we all gaze into each other's eyes as we jack each other off to appear confident. Masturbating in public. Flipping with your eyes shut. Slap your dick out on the table. Table slap back. You mean meat? Mine's bigger than yours. Quote. Masturbating furiously while making aggressive eye contact with a cop. Take a shit on the floor while making eye contact to assert your dominance. Do not wipe. Head held high, firm handshake, meet their eyes, back straight, shoulders back, don't mumble, try not to say a lot, that should start you off. Stop giving a shit about body language. The rest will follow. I'll never be able to say, read, here, the rest will follow, without hearing En Vogue telling me to free my mind. An En Vogue reference the wild. God, I love how they harmonize. And now I will not have that song out of my head for a while. Which, while annoying, could certainly be a lot worse. Puff up your chest and have good posture, don't slouch. Maintain adequate amount, not too much not too little, of eye contact. Don't put your hands in your pocket or behind you, have them out in the open for people to see. This applies if you are a man. Saying I am confident as loud as you can 100 times. To whom? To HR manager. Having a full-blown erection during an important job interview, lol. Wow, he is really excited about this job. Walking naked around in public, bonus points if you're rock hard. I'm always rock hard. Being comfortable in your own skin takes care of everything else. Peeing in front of them to assert dominance. Add a bark or two to show real authority. Be really confident. It's natural. I can only speak from a man's perspective, but shoulders back, chest out, firm handshake. Head up without any fear of eye contact. Slow controlled movements with a stoic demeanor. Probably head up and eye contact. Eye to eye with head held high. Standing straight up, head up not looking at the ground, eye contact, smile. Eye contact, good posture and smiling. Always smiling. This can mean happy or content. I think those two characteristics can steer a person in the same direction of someone who is outrightly confident because of their self-assuredness. Boner that can be visibly seen. Helicopter dick. When I feel confident, I make sure to stand tall with my shoulders back, keeping my posture open. I try to maintain eye contact without overdoing it, so I seem engaged but not intimidating. I avoid crossing my arms or legs, as I prefer to stay open and relaxed. A firm handshake is key for me. It's a small gesture but it says a lot. I also focus on moving with purpose, not rushing or fidgeting. My facial expression is calm and friendly, and I make sure I'm comfortable in the space around me. It's all about feeling confident in who I am. Shoulders back, show the rack. Also the usual, like eye contact. Eye contact. Posture, voice, eye contact. Eye contact. Whatever Jack Reacher does. Reacher as in Jack Reacher. Talking slow and clear. Shirt up and belly out. Give it a tap in case you feel confidence levels falling. Your straight posture, when you speak, and the little high tone when you talk, plus the insistence of the tone when you speak of the topic. This video gives a lot of helpful tips. Keep good posture, eye contact, avoid fidgeting or crossing your arms. Standing up straight, not slouching. Holding your head high. Head up. The majestic stride that can only be the result of wearing multiple adult diapers. Sitting relaxed. Masturbate in public while looking at everyone naturally. Shoulders back, eye contact and a smile. Calm, deliberate movements. Don't move a lot but move with purpose. Then when in conversation, relax and let yourself be more expressive and quick with movements. People love feeling like you are comfortable around them, and that's more meaningful than being deliberate or slow.